Audio? Yes, we have audio.
Hello?
So we are ready to go. Good afternoon. Welcome to First Local's afternoon edition with Heidi and Colette. We are absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
It is so cold in here. I feel like I'm at the McMeekin.
There.
It all comes full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle, baby. We have some COVID numbers for you to share because we want to spread the good news. We want to talk about, hey, Sudbury's got a drive-through vaccination clinic.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to talk.
I'm just waiting for when they bust out a blow dart.
Whatever. I mean, whatever.
Suddenly I feel invincible. Yes.
At least, oh, my hair's fine. Mike, why did someone tell me that this was happening right now? What is this? Anyways, at least if they're doing this drive-through vaccine clinic, they're 6 feet apart. Just like my hair is from my head. Okay, so factoid? What are we doing? I don't know. We're all over the map.
I don't know. Everybody's kind of used to ripping the Band-Aid, so let's just get that out of the way. Moderate, not a huge, not a tiny, just kind of is what it is sort of thing. So 3 new cases reported over the weekend, all from Sault Ste. Marie and area. Cases 344, 345, and 346 reported to be self-isolating. 2 out of 3 list cause of exposure as being close contact, with the third one registering as unknown. I'm not sure.
I don't know where I was. Who touched me? I'm not too sure. Help.
Been doing all the things right, so yeah.
Not.
Yes. So, Algoma regions with COVID-19 cases reported in the last 10 days would include Sault Ste. Marie and Sault Ste. Marie and area, Elliott Lake and area, as well as North Algoma. Standard messaging through contact tracing. Algoma Public Health would notify you directly if you were considered to have been a close contact of any of the 3 cases. So if you have not heard anything, then you can consider yourself to be safe from these particular cases. Rolling totals for our community, our region. We have administered 135,092 tests, out of which we have confirmed 346 cases. What?
Oh, I was just reading my script. I made a mistake. Sorry about that.
All right.
I gave a...
Of these 346, 27 are considered to be active, which is down from what we reported on Friday, which was we had hit 31. Currently, we haven't anybody in hospital. The number of cases considered to be resolved would be 319, and we have 65 cases that have screened positive for the variants of concern. Now, provincially, some better news, right?
Good. I like good news.
Yeah. So Ontario is reporting 2,716 new COVID cases and 19 additional deaths as of today. This would be the lowest daily increase of cases since April 1st, and the 4th time in the last 2 weeks the province has reported fewer than 3,000 cases. There were over 27,175 tests completed in the last 24-hour period, which is down from more than 38,000 a day ago. And the reminder that the testing numbers are typically down earlier on in the week. So the test, or the province's test positivity rate is 9.1%, which is down from 9.7% a week ago.
Oh, that's okay.
Caught it though.
Nice.
Caught it.
Grab, lady.
So locally, yeah, I know, right? You could kind of feature me in your sports show.
I think I will.
Yeah. See, she's got hands like, what do you, like fly paper? Just caught that.
It's just like a goalie. Poopa. Poopa.
Yes. Okay. So locally, there are 807 new cases in Toronto, 707 in Peel. Wow.
807, 707.
Yeah. 290.
Kesca, what?
Yes. 294 in the York region, 168 in Durham, and 106 in Hamilton. Now, this is interesting. Resolved cases have now outnumbered new cases for 20 consecutive days. There were 3,110 resolved cases reported on Monday. The province reported 3,216 cases and 47 deaths on Sunday and marked the highest death toll since February 19th. Currently, there are 1,632 people hospitalized in the province, with 828 in intensive care units.
Alrighty, well, thank you for that, Ms.
Yes.
Band-Aid. We are going to go through over to Craig and see what's going on in the afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone, and hope you're having a great day. So far, the rain has not moved in, but we are starting to see those clouds come in for sure. And also the winds, not an issue yet, but they are supposed to pick up late this afternoon into our evening and make things a little chillier out there than they are. We'll take a look at the radar and show you exactly what I'm talking about. There you go. You can see those showers now starting to slide down from the north, coming right into the Algoma district. So far, no showers being reported in Wawa, even though they look like they're getting some rain. And this is a very scattered pattern, as you can see on the radar. There's just a whole bunch of little showers all over the place. They're moving in. I suspect we will get those around anytime after 5 o'clock this evening, and have those last into our night as well as the cold northwesterly winds that are supposed to be coming with those showers. But so far, so good. So we'll take a look at the rest of your day, what it looks like. And we pulled the showers out of our afternoon. We're just going to see a mix of sun and cloud, but temperature's still very chilly at 5 degrees. Even though the sun is warm, if you're sitting in your car, it feels warm. For the evening, that's where we start seeing some shower development, and temperatures dipping tonight to -1, so those showers could turn out to be flurries during the overnight, so be prepared for that. Hopefully they don't come here, but at 5 o'clock I will tell you about just how warm it's going to get later this week, and I will do that on News at Night. Now back to Colette and Heidi.
Very much, Gary.
Thanks. Yeah, which one were we dealing with there? You know,
Craig, Gary. we're not
commented
sure.
to Craig, like, you know, okay, like I can do without the wind anytime. And I was, well, what if it was a south wind? Okay, but it's not.
It's not
is
a
it?
south wind.
It's very cold,
Yeah.
and because of the wind, it is actually preventing the sun from being warm.
Well, it is freezing in here. Absolutely freezing.
And I feel like I've been freezing for months now. So
Stop it.
anytime I hear talking, like
Yeah,
they're
there's
in
lots
there
of talking going on.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay, Ontario will expand COVID-19 vaccine eligibility across the province this week to residents 40 and older, essential workers, and those with higher risk health issues as it continues to expand its rollout. Starting tomorrow at 8 a.m., individuals with health conditions deemed at risk. That's what it's doing that in the article, so I feel the need to do that, at risk. And group 2 of people cannot work from home. They can begin booking through the province's online booking portal.
Okay. Now, it's probably worth noting that this doesn't likely apply in Algoma in this moment, correct?
No, just your hotspots.
Just the hot spots. Okay, so just, you know, to put that out there for clarification so that
Okay.
there is no confusion around where the eligibility has expanded.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay, so Crime Stoppers is reporting the theft of a Kubota RTV.
And unknown male suspect.
What is that? A Kubota?
Well, it's an RTV.
Well, no, an RTV, so...
I-
Okay. Police services are requesting your assistance in identifying a suspect involved in an incident of break and enter and theft. So,
There's snow
okay, so
on
if
the
we
ground.
watch the video,
Look at the snow.
yeah. Well, this is April 19th.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Look at the
So
snow.
on April 19th at approximately 11 p.m., an unknown male suspect entered the city landfill and stole a
Oh, come
Kubota
on.
RTV that was parked outside. The suspect drove the Kubota through the gates, breaking the chains off and causing some damage.
Ruckus.
Yeah, and the suspect drove the Kubota down the power line until it got stuck. So the Kubota was recovered with significant damage. If you can, going off of that video, or if you have information, if you can identify the suspect, or if your tip leads to an arrest, you may be eligible for a cash reward. So if you have information, if you recognize that individual, do call Crime Stoppers at 705-942-7867 or toll free 800-222-8477. You can also click the Submit a Tip button found on our website. That would be the Crime Stoppers website. So Sue Crime Stoppers, all one word.com. They also have an app. I didn't know that.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, there's an app for that.
I have one point of clarification just for myself.
Okay.
If they're going to charge it with theft, how? So when they found the Kubota RTV, it wasn't really stolen. It was merely borrowed and wrecked.
Well,
Just saying. I don't know. A local company is to benefit from $521,000 and $834, not to be confused with $835, which would have made it easier to round up and say to you. If approved tonight at council, a local company will win the lender for the purchase of the truck for Public Works. TMS Truck Center was the lowest bidder for the project, which will provide a 2022 Western Star, hang on to your underwear here, a Western Star 4700 SB vacuum truck to the city. Funding in the amount of $875,000 remains within Public Works sanitary sewer surcharge funds. The truck will come with not only the truck will come with a 2-year warranty on the water pump, a 5-year on the debris tank compressor vacuum device, and 10 years on the water tank, according to the report to council.
Okay.
That must have been one exciting piece of recommendation forwarded to council that evening.
yes.
Over to you.
Okay. So locally, on May 9th, officers with investigation services and patrol services charged 44-year-old Sean Blais with weapon offense. It is alleged that around 9:53 a.m., the accused threatened to shoot a victim. The victim was able to contact police, and officers responded in the 500 block of Albert Street West. Upon arriving at the scene, officers located the accused, and he was arrested. A subsequent search of the area of arrest found the accused to be in possession of 2 replica handguns, as well as 1.44 grams of a substance believed to be methamphetamine and 10.58 grams of a substance believed to be fentanyl. He is charged with carrying a concealed weapon, possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose, use of a firearm or imitation of a firearm in the commission of an offense, uttering threats, and 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance. He is scheduled to appear in court on June 21st, 2021.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes.
The Ontario Provincial Police is celebrating Police Week this week. The Northeast Region OPP is joining police services across Ontario and Canada. Actually, it's a national celebration.
Okay.
They are kicking off Police Week with, as we were talking about earlier, about hashtagging, #PoliceWeekON, which honors and celebrates the work of our frontline police officers, 911 communicators,
Yes.
civilian staff, and all members of our police service, and what they do to keep our city safe and our citizens safe. So throughout this week, Northeast Region OPP will be highlighting the many ways in which members of the community which members can continue to thank our services, their services of our police services. Wow, there's too many services in one sentence there, so I think whoever wrote this needs to go back to the drawing board.
Lots of service.
I just was like service overload. We will also be acknowledging on how their members are working closely with healthcare professionals. And I'm not trying to make a joke of this. Like, obviously we stand by our police officers and everything that they're doing, and you know what? Like all the different protocols that they've had to adjust to since this pandemic occurred, as well as our paramedics, you know what I mean, to making sure before they go into a house, all those things that they need to think about before actually dealing with the situation, which in itself has a lot of concentration needed. So we will stand by our police services here in the Sault Ste. Marie, and thank you. Wrong camera. Thank you for everything that you do. But we are going to come back with some more news and Heidi and Colette right after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
Where's Tommy?
I thought he was with you.
No.
Jack!
Tommy? Don't stop. Keep playing. Here we go. Here's the fun part.
Encouragement. Pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life.
It's a Nubian goat.
And the bird.
Hello and welcome back to First Local Afternoons.
Did you forget where we were for a second?
No.
Welcome back to Antarctica.
Who's that? Shooter McGavin.
No, I don't eat that for breakfast.
Okay, no. So down in Toronto then, the police are actually searching for a baby goat in this morning. And yes, you heard that correctly. This baby goat is has allegedly been stolen from the Riverdale farm. Toronto police are investigating a theft that gives kidnapping a whole new meaning. That's kind of making light of it. I don't think they should be allowed to write it that way.
It's a goat.
We didn't write
Somebody's
this,
goat.
by the way. This is, taken from the actual report. They say that the baby goat was stolen from the Riverdale Zoo sometime between 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday and 7 a.m. on Thursday. The theft is around a 3-month-old Nubian goat that is named Juniper. Police say her identical twin sister, Justine, was left in the pen unharmed. Juniper is described as weighing roughly 13 kilograms and having fur that is black and silver with brown legs and white ears. Police say that farm staff told them that the baby goat, also called a kid, hence the kidnapping, that it wouldn't leave the pen without her mother and likely would have cried out during the alleged theft.
So sad.
Yeah, have you ever been up close with a baby goat? They're the sweetest.
They're adorable.
They look like they're smiling all the time. Anyway.
Kind of like you and me.
Yeah, I'm smiling today.
You're so
all right.
cute.
We'd urge anyone but nobody's going to kidnap me.
Well,
right? And if
I'll
they
get
did,
to that after your story. I'm going to let you finish.
If they did,
because interrupting is rude.
They'd bring me back. We'd urge anyone who knows anything about this incident to contact us immediately so that we can find her safely and return her to the farm. And this is coming from Detective Constable Graham Ellis and issued in a written statement.
Well, that is awfully sad, but I will tell you my first thought was like Juniper and Justine. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
How would Justine feel about not being the one taken, but Juniper was good enough? You know what I mean? Like poor Edward feeling like I should ask Craig how it feels with that identical twin thing going on.
Yeah, Craig, can we get some input on that, Craig? How would you feel if somebody came in and took Gary and left you?
Was I not good enough?
Yeah.
No, it's all kidding aside. Poor little goat. Greatest of all time. Goat. Let's move back to Sault Ste. Marie for a second, but honestly, that really wasn't kind of nice when they say kidnapping. Sault Ste. Marie is now accepting nominations for the Sioux Hockey Hall of Fame. This must excite you. And I'm just going to switch over here for a second.
I'm trying to control my facial expressions.
Well, I printed the wrong story, so I actually don't have the right story in front of me. So I'll do a little dance.
Don't make me wait for it. I'm keen to know about the Hall of Fame.
Well,
sports.
I'm glad you asked, because those eligible for selection must be connected with the sport of hockey, which makes complete sense because it's the Hockey Hall of Fame, either as a player or a builder on ice official. You know what? She's trying to distract me, but it's not working. Those eligible for selection.
Oh, no.
Nice try. See what I have to deal with? I can't even read this. Okay, whether they are a player, builder, coach, official, they are acceptable, and they want to, if their pursuit is relative to hockey, they can be nominated for the City of Sault Ste. Marie. The Hockey Hall of Fame Selection Committee would like you to send it to care. Now you are throwing me off. Care of Robert Santa Maria is accepting those. And he does work for the city, and there is an email address as r.santamaria@cityssm.on.ca.
Yes.
The deadline to nominate your favorite hockey person is June the 30th. I wonder if hockey moms would be included in this.
I
figured that out, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, so we have been following, kind of passively, but we have been following the group locally, Fighters for Freedom, or
I'm not sure.
Anyway, they have been having some rallies, and they are some of the positions that I believe they take up is, anti-mask, as well as well, there are a number of things. So
The lockdown, anti-lockdown, yeah.
That's
I've seen
right,
that sign actually running around.
So a week ago this past Saturday, they did have an event at Bellevue Park. It was, it was a peaceful rally as far as I know. The police were present. And so, pursuant to that, on April 30th, the officers attended the illegal gathering held at Bellevue Park to ensure that it remained peaceful and to investigate the gathering. The investigation identified 3 people as having organized the illegal gathering, 2 from Sault Ste. Marie and 1 person from Springwater Township, Ontario. On May 8th, officers attended an illegal gathering held at Bellevue Park. So that's this past Saturday. All 3 of the people deemed to have organized the April 30th, 2021 illegal gathering were in attendance, and they were charged under the Reopening Ontario Act. A conviction for organizing an illegal gathering will result in a minimum fine of $10,000. While on scene of the illegal gathering on May 8th, officers charged 13 people under the Emergency Management and Civil Protection Act, the EMCPA, for attending an illegal gathering. A conviction for violating the EMCPA will result in a fine of $750.
Also steep.
Yeah, the investigation into the April 30th and the May 8th illegal gatherings remain under investigation.
Thank you for that, Heidi. That was a very newsworthy, informative article that you just shared with myself and our viewers. Do we want to go to social media? I do have one more story I'd like to get to, but I can wait.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so a charitable arm of the, I'm just jumped all over that. The charitable arm, there is a charitable arm of the Toronto Blue Jays has invested in Blind River, which is a very cool story. As announced last night on Sportsnet, the Blue Jays Central and the Jays Care Foundation are making charitable donations of $1 million. We both did it. $1 million in 21 to benefit Canadian children and youth through its Field of Dreams program. How appropriately named.
Nice.
14 organizations across 7 provinces will receive the funding, and the town of Blind River is one of them. So that is super cool. The Field of Dreams program is helped to made possible by the largest funding partner, which is Rogers Communications, which has provided more than $10 million to support Jays Care Foundation programs. Nice to see that these large organizations are putting money back to the community, and especially to our youth, and are developing our youth programs.
Well, and especially, to a small community like Blind River, that's a significant event, 100%. I would think.
I would like to dive into it a little bit deeper just for our sports show, maybe talk about that, like why the town of Blind River was chosen.
Yeah, what were the criteria? Did they apply, or were they just randomly selected?
I don't know, but this isn't just this is across. This is across 7 provinces.
I'm just checking the void.
So that's pretty cool.
That is very cool, and congratulations to Blind River.
A hundo P, as the cool kids say.
All right, so we'll hop into social media. We don't. There's not. I can't say we have a lot of chatter, but again, I mean, people tend to be kind of quiet in the afternoons, and that's all right.
Just like me.
You don't have to feel that you need to talk. In fact, a lot of people like to hang with me because I don't need other people to talk. I can handle the conversation all by myself.
Very true.
So,
very true.
Jim Whitty, ever faithful, challenging my singing capacity. I don't know if I'm up to it right now, Jim. I gotta be honest. Well, you remember on Bugs Bunny when we were allowed to watch Bugs Bunny? They had the little singing frog.
No.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
That.
Hello, my ragtime gal. Yeah, it was a little frog. I love that one. It was one of my favorites. So thank you very much, Jim, for that. Margaret says, good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Margaret. I hope that the day is going well for you and you are staying out of the crisp wind, but somehow enjoying the sun.
Not to be confused with a wind from the south.
Right, because the south wind would be much nicer, warmer.
Which wasn't even part of the conversation because it's not a south wind.
No, it's not. It's not at all a south wind. It's not.
It's like same we're in Florida.
Enica, what is Enica eating today? Good afternoon, all. I see salad. No, pasta with sauce. There may or may not be a meatball. I see ice cream and a little winky smiley emoji. So back at you, Enica. I wink at you. I
And
wink
thanks for
at
watching
you.
our sports show too, Inika. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah, she
nice.
does.
Good,
Love
good.
it. She's a Jays fan.
Bradley sends out a big Seinfeld, hello. So with, like a smiley sort of, closed-eyed kind of,
Like this?
Yeah.
That would look like.
That's the one, yeah.
thank you.
Jim comes back, goat jokes? You're kidding me. Yes, wah wah. I know, bad pen, oops, pun. Oh, the hits just keep on
keep
coming.
on coming. It's Monday
Nice.
afternoon. They're really testing you today.
Oh, here's a new name, Corin. Corin
that's
F.
pretty. Hello,
Yeah, very interesting, Corin.
Nice.
Wow, why is it illegal? It's an open park and people socially distanced. I'm not sure. I think that would probably be a question that many people have on their minds. I'm not really an authority on all points of the EMCPA. So yeah, I mean,
That's what they were saying. Remember I was saying that the police, there was a group of police officers in the province who were targeting the premier himself to charge them and say that demonstrations or rallies, or I won't use the word events, but I might say events by accident, are not to be included within the shutdown orders at the moment. I think that is a
because it's like a violation of the
civil rights?
or constitutional rights that's guaranteed under the Constitution.
But there was so yeah, I mean that has been raised before.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, I mean, like I said, your question, is probably prominent in the minds of many people.
But we'll look into it for sure.
Yeah. Factoids.
Factoid.
Because I don't think I keep checking the void, but I think I got everybody.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
No, I don't know where my parents are today, but I appreciate the support, guys.
Oh, okay. Factoid. So on this day in 2003, kind of veering away from the music and heading on into space. So NASA features for its photo of the day because, they do that. And there was a guy who took a picture locally, right, who was featured.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good memo.
So he took a picture of a phenomenon, and it came to be known as the Eye of God. And it was an instant internet
that's
classic.
so pretty. A blue eye,
What
too.
you're looking at is the Helix Nebula, which is the closest known example of a planetary nebula created at the end of life of a sun-like star. It lies about 655 light years away.
That's quite a distance.
Yeah, well, I thought it was interesting. I liked the way it looked.
It's beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just one more thing. Algoma University is launching a new access program for prospective students. This innovative initiative provides students with an opportunity to satisfy their university admission requirements and acquire essential university study skills. This new pre-entry programming was created to bridge the gap. That slogan gets thrown around a lot, like shovel ready, bridge the gap, for students who have not met the degree program registration requirements. That's it. I got nothing else for this. This fine Monday afternoon. 30 seconds left, and I bet you couldn't be happier to hear that.
Well, no, I mean, we've got other things coming up this afternoon,
Yeah,
right?
we do.
There's news at 5. You've got some really interesting interviews on deck for this week.
Oh, and tomorrow we're going to share Dr. Samantha Hill's interview that you set up with me, the OMA president. Kick-ass chick. She is
Single mother, cardiac surgeon.
Yeah, in her spare time fixes hearts, but also runs 32,000 physicians in this province. Just when you thought you might have made it in life, you meet Dr. Samantha Hill, which you will tomorrow. Have a good Monday afternoon. See you at Taco Tuesday tomorrow morning.